Hi folks, welcome to Community Pulse. I'm your host, Brian Lamore, and today's show we'll be talking about the third annual Open Studio Tour. Open Studios, what is it? Well, they have 24 different artists throughout Helena who you've admired their art before. You maybe wondered, where did they create that wonderful thing? Well, you get to go and visit their actual studio where they'll be putting together some art while you're there. You'll receive this booklet with the ticket. It'll show you where to go, give you an artist statement, tell you a little bit about their art, and you can see a picture of them too. Well, it's coming up pretty quick actually. September 10th. It's from 12 to 5 o'clock. You'd have to really go to catch all 24 sites. But they're throughout the Helena area. We have a website and we'll have a telephone number for more information. And today we have, of course, two wonderful guests to talk about this who've been putting it on for now 3 years. From the Helena Public Art Committee, we have the chair, Vivian Hayes, and Carol Montgomery. You're the vice chair. First of all, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having us, Brian.
That's great. Well, now, Carol, let's start with you. We're talking about the Helena Public Art Committee. It's an interesting title, but what is the Art Committee all about?
Well, we were formed some years ago, and mainly to look at public art. There's public art all over the city, and we help maintain it and provide publicity about different things that are going on that have to do with public art. And we've sponsored some wonderful public art things and happenings in the cities. Recently, the Butte Saunders Traffic Circle, we commissioned an artist, a Montana artist, to do a found object sculpture called Take It Easy. It's really cute. It's a bunch of snails made out of old auto parts. It's really great. You should go. It's over in Ward 6. You should go see it. And right now, downtown on the trolley block, the Walking Mall, we have an artist, Lance Foster, who's doing a wonderful mural. It has to do with the heritage and the past of that block. And right now, he's working on a big dragon on a wall right next to the Windbag restaurant. So,
oh, that's cool. I know traveling around, there's cities that are known for their art. I think Sheridan, Wyoming has statues. Some towns have water fountains everywhere. Another one had things with pigs. So, you know, art really makes your town, depending on what you want. And it's really nice to have a committee. Now, how did the committee come about? What was its origins?
I believe Becky Iger, when she did the Newsboy statue, I think in '75, that was the first piece of public art in Helena that I know of that was sponsored by this committee. So you all see that down on the walking wall.
Yeah, across from the Rialto.
Yes,
yeah. I was thinking
absolutely.
75, it's been that long?
Well, I think it
could well be, but
yeah. There's a little bit of history. This is a booklet this is another thing that we do. It's a booklet we put out every other year, and it has wonderful pictures of the public art and shows you where to see them, a little bit about different types of art. And we have this book all over town in some of the museums.
Yeah.
And
can I see that?
Yeah.
So if you were to look around, you could find this book just about anywhere. It's entitled, what is it, Guide to the Arts in Helena, Montana. And imagine you guys were complicit in a lot of the art that has gone on that's outside.
On the cover is a part of the Chalk Up Helena, which we just completed in July.
Yes.
And that's part of the drawing that was put on
One
there.
of the drawings.
It's very colorful.
It comes out every 2 years. And boy, you know, you're going through here, you see all kinds of pages. I think some are, at least I noticed one stained glass that's in a church. So we have all kinds of different locations. And I imagine if you were to pick this up, you could find out where these places were and you could go and see them.
That's right.
So that's really cool. But now we're talking about the Open Studio Tour. Vivian, can you tell us more about it? This is the third annual, right?
This is the third annual. We have 24 studios this year, and it gets a little bigger every year. We know you can't possibly go to every studio, but you can pick and choose. We have quite a variety of artists, and we have, there's ceramic artists, there's painters, we have gourds, we have sculpture, we have jewelry, quilting, advertising,
architectural,
signage, and chocolate.
Chocolate,
yes.
yes. Very important.
Big can. And the ticket is $10. So it's very reasonable. We are giving away some prizes. I don't know if I can list the prizes.
Oh,
Are
I
they
have a list.
secret?
I have
No.
a list here. I have a list here. We have a Ukrainian egg by Joe Lee Hawkins, a decorated egg, you know, with the kind of Russian designs on it. An oval serving dish, that's a ceramic, by Jim Gilman. Montana Star Quilts Book by Linda Parker. A cathedral print by Jim Stevens, wonderful oil painter. And a
Yes.
one-year membership to the Holter Museum.
And the odds are very good that you could win one of these prizes. Much higher than the lottery.
Yes.
That's really good. But now, where can we get tickets to the
I
event?
have
There's,
the-
they're all around town, aren't
The
they?
location, the ticket locations, the Bears Den, Birds and Beasley's, Ghost Art Gallery, Holter Museum, Jim Stevens Gallery, Terman Larison Gallery, and the Upper Missouri Artists Gallery. And they're also available from all of us, the members.
And what about the website that we have on the screen and the telephone number? They could call up the phone number and probably get them from
Probably
most people?
there would be tickets in the office in the city-county building.
Yeah, but let's
during
talk about the
working
website,
hours.
too. What's on the website?
We have our interviews, I think, in the
Oh.
past. We have a lot of public art on there. We have Chalk Up, Helena. The members are listed. What else is, do you have other ideas about what you can find on the website? It's new. We have new and improved.
Ah.
Just today,
And
possibly.
it talks about the how to become a member. We have a couple openings.
We do.
Oh,
Yeah, for an artist and an art.
Arts organization.
Yeah.
okay.
So we would love to have additional people on the
Yes.
committee.
So now you have a committee. What's the purpose of the committee? What do you do if someone's interested in applying?
Well, we promote these events that we're having.
And we think of new events. And
And you find new art for Helena?
yes,
We
Places to
do,
play.
absolutely.
yeah,
I bet it's fun.
it is.
It's a
it
lot of
is.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's
Well, now the tickets for this event, which is Saturday, September 10th, is only $10. Now, when you raise funds, what do you use the funding for?
we for further art events, and we're a nonprofit, so it goes in and then goes out for the next thing that we do. For instance, the money that we had made in Chalk Up helps us to print up this wonderful booklet. These are kind of collectibles, actually.
Linda McRae did the cover art.
Yeah,
It's
they're very nice.
We've had Linda on the
You
show
can
before.
see.
Yes, and
And
she used to be the
with her
chair of the
map.
Public Art Committee.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
before
So,
me.
so it's kind of a
Small
little
world.
perpetual motion machine that we try to make enough money to put in for our next project. So,
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit more about what's happening right now in the trolley block. You have a special event that's going on special art project. What is it?
The Windbag Arches. Carol mentioned Lance Foster is our artist, and he's doing murals on the arches that are next to the Windbag that will reflect the historic nature of the neighborhood. He's already completed, I think, the front panel, so you can go by and take a look. It reflects the Chinese origin in the neighborhood. There were 2 Chinese restaurants, one, I guess both down below where the buildings are gone now,
Yeah.
but Wong's and Yat-sen's.
So he'll be doing that for about the next 2 weeks. And what's today? September or August 28th or so? So probably through the first week of September.
I think until the weather holds. It's,
Weather holds.
Yeah.
it's quite a project. Also, the AA garage that was at the end of the old Main Street is in the very back panel. So I think it may take a month. I'm not sure.
or more. I mean, he's doing the front and the back of
Very
these
detailed.
these poured concrete, very simple, squared off arches, and. The first one, he's taken this plain gray concrete, and it's this wonderful adobe colored, light adobe color with this green and yellow and kind of purple dragon and celestial clouds. He's just really done something that just makes it pop out.
Oh, that's really neat. And this will stay there for a very long time because the sun won't be on it, right?
It's
Right, and it'll be sealed.
yes,
There's
he's
a protective seal on it.
I had gone over last week, and he had put the first layer of sealant on it. So
And I walked by there yesterday afternoon, so it looks really nice.
yeah.
So this is part of what the Helena Public Art Committee does. How did this the idea come up? How did you decide to fund it? Then how did you decide to get an artist to do this?
We did an RFP, request for proposal, and we had some good designs. The same with the traffic circle. Butte Sanders, you always get all these good designs, and then we pick a design.
And Lance, he's an anthropologist by his master's degree is. He teaches at the University of Montana here in Helena. And he's also an artist, and his was a wonderful intersection of what that block used to be in a presentation of the past with very imaginative, artistic designs. Wonderful with combining these designs with the actual surface and shape of the concrete.
And the design did have to have a Helena
Theme.
theme. It did.
Yeah.
That was important.
Of course. Well, now, do you have some other RFPs that are out there that you're looking for ideas on at the present moment?
At the moment, we're just working on this one. We have a couple of things we would like to do, but unfortunately, we don't have the funds for it right now. We would like many arts organizations are struggling, and for other organizations too for funding right now. But we're always full of ideas.
We had talked about the Linwood Tunnel, the tunnel between the Great Northern Center and the new park, as a site for a project.
So I imagine if one of our viewers would like to help support a project like that,
Would
you're
be
a
great.
501c3, so you can do a donation and you can write that off. How about volunteers? Do you need volunteers?
We can always use volunteers for Chalk Up and the open studios. We can always use volunteers for our main projects and other things too. We're just glad to get people interested and involved.
So they can just call the number on the screen, or they can check out the website and find out what's going on with the Helena Public Art Committee. Now, are you totally donation funded, or are you somehow supported through city, county government, or?
Well, do we have a little money?
Occasionally we get a little money.
It's a very small amount.
Yeah, and then through these things that we put on, these, like the open studios, we get a little bit money in between. And it costs money to put them on.
Yes,
But
and to administer it and meet. Well, how often does the committee meet?
Once a month.
And the
Yeah.
public's invited, I'm sure.
Yes, we
Yes.
can have public participation. We always have a public comment at the end of the meeting.
yeah,
And we do have special meetings when we get on a project like this. We have to meet a little extra so we can get everything done.
But I bet it's a lot of fun, right?
It is. If you're going to volunteer, it should be something you enjoy.
Enjoy.
We really enjoy this.
Well, now, the Open Studio Tour, we have 24 studios that are open. How do the artists, how do you choose the artists or the 24 studios? Do you go to them? Do they come to you? Do you turn some people down?
We have a mailing list, but what's happened is this has caught on. More and more people want to do it. They see how successful it was the year before, where they get they can add to their mailing list. They can make a lot of contacts, even if they aren't selling tons of stuff. So it's just a way to get your name out there. And we have people wanting to get in, and then the deadline comes, and they can't get in till next year. So it's becoming more and more popular.
Yeah. So if anybody's interested, if you're an artist and you'd like to have everybody come and visit you and have your art available, they should call
Do
the
it right
number.
away.
Call the number. Go check out the website.
yeah, please call us and put your name down for next year.
Well, hopefully next year we'll have 50.
Well, it could be into a 2-day event. If
Yeah, that was
would be all
projection.
right, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be okay.
Well, I know, I don't know all our artists in Helena, but boy, I just open up here and go to a few things here. We have Sarah Jager, pottery, Bobby Marshall Harris, baskets, dolls, Tim Holmes, figure and abstract sculpture, skipping over here, Upper Missouri River Artist Gallery, of course the Parrot, Signs Now, Holter Museum of Art, they have a lot of interesting things there. Andrea Atwood, fabric and oil painting, Richard Swanson, sculpture, let's see, City Arts Guild,